Sup guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we look at number 39 on the list of the top 100 NFL players in 2023, MARR Chase. Was that? No, it wasn't. That was this guy on no, we won't go there. But yeah, two of the most exciting young wide receivers coming through the league. I mean, if I think of wide receivers who've just absolutely exploded onto the scene, I think Justin Jefferson, I think Jalen Waddle, and I think MARR Chase. So without further ado, let's get into his video. But first, let's look at his stats. Let's go through what he's done in the league thus far, 2 seasons in, and then let's place him in a rugby team, which is always the funnest part. MARR Chase. MARR Anthony Chase, born March 1st, 2000, is an American football wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals of the NFL. He played college football at LSU from 2018 to 2020, got picked up in the 2021 NFL Draft, round number 1, pick number 5. Became the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. 2-time Pro Bowler in 2 seasons. Not bad at all. 4.34 for the 40-yard dash. Good luck catching him. 41 inches on the vertical jump. Good luck out jumping him. 11 foot on the broad jump, 23 reps on the 20. Hang on. How can a guy that's 91 kilo get 23 reps on the bench press? I don't get. Are they like bouncing it off their? They clearly train specifically for the pro day or the combine. He ran these at the pro day, by the way, not at the combine, because if he ran a 4.34 at the legitimate NFL combine, that would have gone down in history as being one of the most impressive performances ever. Either way, 41 inches in the vertical, I reckon that's the highest we've seen thus far. He is just athletic, explosive, quick, and he can catch. Although, he did have some early struggles in his 2021 season. I think he mentioned something about the ball being hard to see because it lacked the white stripes. So that was made into a meme that went viral actually, but then he went on, finished the season with 1,455 receiving yards, 13 receiving touchdowns. And so any talk of him struggling with the transition from college football to professional football was, well, it was rubbished. It was forgotten about. He's got the NFL record receiving yards in a season, including postseason, by a rookie, 1,823. Youngest NFL player with multiple 100-yard receiving games in a single postseason in 2021. And that was the year that they lost the Super Bowl to the Rams. But he did all he could. He did all he could plus more to try and get the team over the line. They couldn't quite do it. He's been in the league for 2 years. He's played 7 postseason games. That is pretty incredible. He holds 2 Bengals franchise records, most receiving yards in a game with 266 and most receiving yards in a season with 1,455, bringing his career total to 2,501 receiving yards from 29 games, 22 receiving touchdowns, and the list goes on and on. He is extremely exciting as a player. 6 foot, 201 pounds. He's not slight, he's not small, he's not big, but one thing he does have in spades is quickness. Let's get into it. You ready for this?
Teammate MARR Chase, what do you like about his skill set?
That's my brother. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be me and him battling for the 1 and 2 spot.
Do you have a favorite player?
Yeah, they remind me of each other a hell of a lot. I don't know if it's the haircut. I don't know if it's the amount of receiving yards in their first 2 seasons. They came into the league together, and they will be together for the rest of their careers. And yeah, that's exciting.
Yours from this season?
Yeah, my one hand from Pittsburgh, first game of the season, but it didn't count. So that was like one of my favorite plays I had.
Hey, tell Randy that better be on You Got Moss.
MARR Chase, just an unbelievable talent.
Good routes, good strong hands.
He's great at the catch point.
MARR Chase hauls it in.
Who's going? Come on, yeah.
It is a touchdown as he knocks over the pylon.
I don't care if that was out of bounds.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
A lot of that middle open, T.I. A lot of it is open, man.
Right leg up. Chase does the gritty.
That's why you got me. That's why you got me, Zach. Just can't tackle on the first try. The first person will not tackle MARR Chase. I gotta get some yards now.
You know, you got to tackle him. You know, he's not going to go down easy.
After he catches the ball,
Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
he never goes down on the first tackle, and it's crazy to watch.
Way to step up the,
If you just focus
set up the step.
on that, it holds up.
Evan, what are you doing, mate? Where are you? Appreciate the input. In fact, let's hear that again.
After he catches the ball, he never goes down on the first tackle, and it's crazy to watch. If you just focus in on that, it holds up.
He throws over the middle, caught at the 9, Chase straight ahead, into the end zone.
Well, he does have elite speed,
Touchdown.
He dynamic.
which counts for a lot.
He can take slants for tugs.
He's one of those other guys who can take a slant 100 yards.
Caught by Chase at the 50, runs through an arm tackle, down the side.
Right, and you don't expect someone to take a little slant route for the tud or for 100 yards because there is still so much work to do, right? You've still got the linebackers to contend with. You've still got the safeties. I mean, yeah, you got to be pretty special to be able to do that.
Right, he's going to take it to the house.
So good, so young. In 2022, Ja'Marr Chase joined Randy Moss as the only receivers in NFL history with 2,000 receiving yards and 20 touchdowns before turning 23.
The game means a lot to him, and being at the top of the game means a lot to him as well.
Tell you what, man, I'd love nothing more than to be a fly on the wall in some of those wide receiver meetings, you know, wide receiver film studies and film room antics. It'd be really interesting to hear him sort of break down some of his routes and to hear him and to hear what his fellow wide receivers think of his plays and whether he's a leader already or whether he's coming into that. Because inevitably, if he keeps up these numbers, he keeps up this production, he has to be a leader in that wide receiver core, right? You know, at the moment, he's inspiring just hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands of kids coming through that think, fuck, one day I could do that. One day. Maybe I can be the next guy under 23 years of age to score 2,000 receiving yards and 20 touchdowns. Nothing's impossible, but I think it'll be a while until someone adds their name to that stat line. Either way, guys, that brings us to the end of another video. And to place Ja'Marr Chase on a rugby field is not going to be hard. He's going to be a winger, 6 foot, 201 pounds, running a 4.34. We need that speed on the sideline, out wide, and we need his jumping ability too to get up for those crossfield kicks. The way that the game is going, the way that rugby is developing, it's not just pass anymore. If the winger is out there with some space, maybe the defense is sort of compact, just that little bit too much, and the playmaker, number 10, sees some space out there, he doesn't necessarily need to go pass to get to the winger. He can kick it. He can kick it across. He can kick it crossfield. You know, the ball always travels faster than the man, and Ja'Marr Chase would have to be, you know, getting up there and getting above defenders to catch the ball and moss some cunts. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can imagine him doing in the game of rugby. But also, if he's got a little bit of space, you know, they already said that he doesn't get taken by the first tackler. You've got to get serious numbers in there to take this guy down. And so put him on the wing, see what he can do. Yes, he's going to have to tackle. Okay, but he's not going to have to tackle as much as being inside, maybe in the inside center position or outside center position. He's definitely going to be a back. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, no further in than the wing. So Ja'Marr Chase, take that number 1, put a number 4 or a number 1 after it, and you would indeed make a pretty gun winger, in my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.